What's up, people? Hey, today we're back, and unfortunately, as you can tell from the title on the video, my Surface Book 2 took a crap on me. Okay, so finished booting up right after we turned off the camera, and then it was super sketchy. I went to go download a movie off Microsoft Movies and TV, and bam, blue screen of death. Not a big fan. Not too happy about it. So. Good news is that Microsoft gave me a new one. But to give you a little background, what was going on and why I ended up having to get a new Surface Book 2 was, as I said in the review video, I was having trouble. For some reason, the computer wouldn't recognize that there was the graphics card, the GTX 1060 in the base, and I would have to undock and dock the screen. And then it would eventually work and I could play my game. But that was just kind of the beginning of it. Soon after that, I started getting random blue screens here and there while I was working, while I was browsing the web, while I was doing anything. It never did occur when I was playing a video game, but when I was working or browsing the web, it would blue screen on me and restart the machine. Also, another weird quirk was when I would turn the computer on, it would the sound card wouldn't register. So it would say not found. I'd have to click on the sound icon. It would troubleshoot it for like 2 seconds. I could see that the sound card came up. It would identify it, and then I just click cancel on the troubleshooter, and it would be fine. The other thing was, if I had the computer off and in my bag, take it out of my bag, sometimes it wouldn't turn on. I'd hit the power button, I'd hold the power button, I'd do all these things in it, and it just wouldn't turn on. Eventually I'd have to hit the undock button, and that's the only thing that would light it up. It would eventually pop the screen off. It would never light up, and then I'd hear it ding, and then I could start the computer, and then I could dock the computer back on. So that only happened twice, and by that time I was pretty fed up and started calling Microsoft service. So now it starts up. There's obviously something going on here. It's not quite correct because it still didn't turn on.
Back.
Okay, there it goes.
Oh my goodness.
Getting ready for what? You going on vacation?
Looks like it. My picture. Oh.
Okay, they're logged me in apparently. So let's put it back on the computer. It didn't tell me that it attached, but the keyboard works now. What does it say down here? It says it's still detached. Now let's see if it recognizes the graphics card. And device manager. No, right here. See? No GTX 1060. Yet I'm attached to the base. It doesn't come off. So let's detach it again. Okay, ready to detach. It should ding at me. Okay, and again. One more time, you can do it. No? Okay. And we'll put it back on. Okay, now it says it's attached, and now the graphics card shows up. I did take a couple steps before I called service. I wiped the computer. I reset the whole thing, reinstalled the Windows, made sure I had all the up-to-date OS and drivers, everything that I could find that Windows Update would give me. Still getting blue screens, still having the problems. So then I called Microsoft Service, the Surface division of that, and they sent me over a link for the complete up-to-date drivers package, so I installed that. I still wasn't able to update my graphics card through the GeForce experience from NVIDIA, so I ended up contacting them, and they ended up giving me a link to a specific driver for the Surface Book, which installed no problem. And then they said going forward from there, I'd be able to use the GeForce experience to update my graphics card. So I did all that. I hung up with the support and I started using my computer. Blue screen within like 10 minutes or so. So I gave it overnight, still having issues with it. So the next day I called Service Backup, said, hey, I'm still having the issues. They seem to actually be progressing. I think I'm getting more blue screens more often. So they just said, well, we've pretty much done everything we can, so we'll replace it for you. So I was super pumped about that. I was actually pretty worried because I didn't purchase the 2-year extended warranty on the Surface when I bought it in December. They said that really my warranty had expired, but they have a 30-day grace period, and I literally had 2 days before that expired. So I got super lucky that I really pursued this issue hard and tried to figure it out before I was going to be pretty much SOL, I think. So anyway, they set it up. They checked my local store in Scottsdale to make sure they had one in stock. I drove over there and got it exchanged, so I got it right here, so we're all set. Okay, I got it. I was literally in the store for 10 minutes. And it was pretty simple. I didn't have to prove anything. I didn't have to give them my customer case number. Didn't have to do anything. I just walked in there and said, hey, I got to replace this. I've been on the phone with support. They said it needs to be replaced. So I've already went through everything with them. They said, okay, let's get your new computer. Brought it out. And I got it. So I'm all set. I did end up purchasing the 2-year extended total guarantee coverage warranty. And they were nice enough to give me $100 off that for, I think it was like $154 or something like that for total coverage, 2 years. And it does have a $50 deductible if it is like damage, like you caused the damage. But other than that, it's great. So I'm covered for 2 years now. If this thing starts having blue screens and crap going on with it again, bam, I get a new one. So I'm happy. But now I got to get back to the house. It's going to take about an hour to get back home, and then I got to load up the family in the car, and we got to head back to San Diego today so I can go back to work tomorrow. So, what a trip! But I'm glad I got my computer replaced. So see you in the computer room. Peace. Super pumped. Let's do a quick unbox, and I'm gonna get it set up and get back to work. But let's get it set up right now. Alright, so there it is, got it all unboxed. I'm going to get after it, get it set up right now, and get all my stuff installed back on it, and get back to work. Hopefully zero issues. So I'll probably try to do a follow-up in a few weeks, let you know if I'm having more issues or if it's been running great. Just do a quick follow-up video on the machine and how it's working. For those of you who are interested, the lot number of the machine that had all the issues was 1746. So I bought that back middle of December, and like I said, it worked great for a couple months, and then started having those intermittent issues with the graphics card, and then it just escalated from there. So I am happy with the machine. I think I still will be. I'm really hoping that was either just a lemon off the production line, or maybe there is a problem with that lot number. So if you guys are having issues with your machine, check that lot number. I'd be interested to know if you guys are experiencing some of the same problems, or if it was just my machine. So let me know in the comment section below. Give me a like. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.